Hello everyone, welcome to the Concept Hacks. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the hypophyseal portal system. So before starting the main topic, we must know what is a portal system. Portal system is kind of blood circulation in our body when our blood is withdrawn from our heart and it will go through a artery to a capillary section and capillary network, and from that capillary network it will go through a vein again back to our heart. But in case of portal system, what happen, from our heart blood, it will definitely come in a usual way through a artery, then it will enter inside a capillary network. But after entering the capillary network, before it go through a vein to heart, it again enters into another capillary network. For example, if suppose this is our heart, so from heart usually our blood will come through a artery and then it will reach to a capillary network, and then through a vein it will again go back to our heart. So this is the main circulation system of our body in case of normal circulation. But in case of portal system or portal circulation, what happen, suppose this is our heart, blood will usually come just like the previous one, then it will enter a network, and after that it will again enter into another capillary network. This is the another capillary network, then through a vein it will go back and enter inside that heart. So this is the normal circulation and it is the portal circulation or portal system. This is the normal system and this is portal system. One portal system we know is the hepatic portal system, but here we are going to discuss about the hypophyseal portal system. Hypophyseal means portal system which is associated with our hypothalamus. So we know this is our hypothalamus. So this is the hypothalamus. This is the hypothalamus. And now in this hypothalamus, which is present just below our hypothalamus, is present just below the median eminence. Median eminence is the structure which is present just above of our hypothalamus. So this is the median eminence. This part is the median eminence, and just below of our median eminence we have our hypothalamus. So here we have the portal system. So blood will come through a artery and it will make a network. It will create a network of blood vessels. It will create a network of blood vessels. Then it will again, this is the network of blood vessels, then those blood vessels, it will end up by forming a venous circulations. So this is the venous, slowly the venous circulations will form, and that venous circulation, it will come down towards the anterior pituitary. So in this structure we are not going to focus detail about the anterior pituitary. We are mainly focusing only about the hypophyseal portal system. So we know this is what is portal system we know, and now this is the hypothalamus which is present just below the median eminence, and this is the artery. So the name of this artery is called the superior hypophyseal artery. So this is the superior hypophyseal artery. What is the name of this artery? This is the superior hypophyseal artery. This superior hypophyseal artery, it is the part of our internal carotid artery. It is a part of our internal carotid artery, and then it form a network inside our hypothalamus, which give the blood circulations to our hypothalamus, and it will also receive the hormones which are secreted by hypothalamus, whether it is a inhibitory hormone or it is a stimulating hormone. So it depends upon the type of hormone. So when it form a circulations or it form a capillary network inside the hypothalamus, then slowly it transform into a venous circulation, and those veins will come down and it will form another network over here, and that network is called as, this is the superior hypophyseal artery, and now this is called those arteries, one more arteries will be there. This is this one, these arteries, these is the another arteries, and these two arteries form a capillary network over here, which is the venous capillary network, which is a part of our hypophyseal portal system. So this is the superior hypophyseal artery, and now this is the anterior hypophyseal veins. As it is a artery, so artery is connected with our vein, so that's why it is called anterior. It's called anterior hypophyseal vein. Why it is anterior, why it is superior? Because hypothalamus is present above or superior to our both the pituitary gland. It is a hypothalamus, and this is our pituitary gland. This is our pituitary gland. This is our pituitary gland, and this is our hypothalamus. So hypothalamus, which is present above our or superior to our pituitary gland, that's why it's called superior hypophyseal artery. It is a anterior pituitary, and this is the posterior pituitary. So as it is the anterior pituitary and this network is only present inside our anterior pituitary, that's why it is called anterior hypophyseal vein. So don't get any confusion. This is the anterior hypophyseal vein. And what is the name of this one? These two. What is the name? These two arteries called hypophyseal portal vein. So name of these two arteries, these two veins are called hypophyseal portal vein. So this is the hypophyseal portal vein. The superior network is called this network. The name of this network is primary plexus of the hypophyseal portal system. As it is a first network or first capillary network, that's why it is called primary plexus of hypophyseal portal system. Primary plexus. I am just only writing plexus. And this is the secondary plexus. This is the name. This is the secondary plexus. Secondary plexus of hypophyseal portal system. So we don't need to again go again and again the hypophyseal portal system. We know it is the hypophyseal portal system. That's why I'm only writing here is the primary plexus. This is the network. Plexus means a network of capillaries. So this is the primary plexus, and this is the secondary plexus. So what is the name of that artery from which the first blood will enter inside our hypothalamus? This is the superior hypophyseal artery, and from that blood through a hypophyseal portal vein, as it is a portal, the name says this is the portal vein. Through a portal vein it will again enter as another capillary network. Just I have discussed in this structure. This is the one capillary. See, this is the one capillary, and this blue and blue, this is the second capillary, and then through the anterior hypophyseal vein it will go and it will end up with our heart. So this is the capillary network. So we know what is the different names. This is the superior hypophyseal artery, which enters into a primary plexus. Then from primary plexus, the venous drainage will come out, and in venous drainage will end up with our secondary plexus of hypophyseal portal system. And from the secondary plexus, through a anterior hypophyseal vein, our blood will leaves our anterior pituitary. Why it is the anterior hypophyseal vein? Because it is the anterior pituitary. This segment, this is the anterior pituitary, and this is the posterior pituitary, and both are called pituitary glands. We'll come back one by one. The detailed anatomy of different hormones, those are released by this kind of pituitary glands. But now our main focus is the hypophyseal portal system. So let me tell you what are the different networks present over here. So next one is, we'll going back to the posterior part. So here in case of our posterior pituitary, what happened, that network is basically formed through the inferiorly. The network is formed inferiorly. This is the superior hypophyseal. So here, what is the name of this network? What should be the name of this artery? The name of this artery is the inferior hypophyseal artery. Why it is the inferior? Because it is present below the hypothalamus. Present hypothalamus, or it is the superior one. First we have discussed superior one, and which is present below the superior, this is the inferior. The name of this artery is inferior hypophyseal, inferior hypophyseal artery. So this is the inferior hypophyseal artery, and it will again form in capillary network over here. But this is not the portal system, because when a artery form a capillary network, from that capillary network through a venous drain out or through a capillary, it will again reach to another capillary network. Then only it will allow and go back to our heart. Then only we will consider it as a portal system. But what happened, you just see over here. Now this capillary network, it will end up with the formation of a venous drain out, and that's why it is not going to consider as a part of portal system, because it enters inside our posterior pituitary gland through inferior hypophyseal artery, and it will again immediately form. After that network formation, it will end up in a vein, and from that vein it will directly go to the heart. It will definitely go to the heart. That's why it is not a part of true portal system, but it is the main portal system, because through a artery or blood will come into capillary network. From that capillary network, through a capillary, it will again reach to another capillary network, and from that capillary network it is going to our heart. So that's why this is the first capillary network, this is the second capillary network. That's why it is the name of this capillary network is primary plexus. In primary plexus of hypophyseal portal system, and this is the secondary plexus of hypophyseal portal system. As we are discussing hypophyseal portal system, the plexus which is present in our first plexus is called a primary. This is called the secondary plexus of hypophyseal portal system. But in case of posterior pituitary, in case of posterior part, in posterior side, through a artery which is called the inferior hypophyseal artery, it enters into a capillary network, and then immediately it forms a venous drainage, and it will end up with our heart. But thing is, that's why it is called not a true portal system. So what is the capillary which connect primary to secondary? The name of the capillary is hypophyseal portal vein. So this is the main primary consideration. So what is the name of this artery? So this vein. The name of this vein is So what is the name of this vein? This is the anterior hypophyseal vein. So what should be the name of this vein? It's called the posterior hypophyseal vein, HP, I'm writing in a short form. So this is the posterior hypophyseal vein, this is the anterior hypophyseal vein, this is the superior hypophyseal artery, this is the anterior hypophyseal artery. So this is the detailed anatomy of our hypophyseal portal system. In the next video we are going to discuss about the hormonal circulations those are formed in between our different plexus of hypophyseal portal system and their associated functions. Hope you like this video. Thank you.